Hey, welcome back, guys. I want to introduce you guys to Dottie. She is a 6 month old quarter horse, and she doesn't really know a lot. She's has a long ways to go to be halter broke. So, the main things that I want to work on with a young horse, especially if they've just been weaned, is confidence and curiosity. All right, so I'll focus a lot on not a lot on training tasks, but confidence, curiosity, and then I'll teach them a little bit that I can control their feet. So, the three C's: confidence, curiosity, control. All right. um, Now, something I brought out with me today is this little flag. And when I'm working on building a horse's confidence, all right, I want to make sure that when I introduce something to her, it can move away from her. Okay. So right there, she's walking away from the flag. She's just checking things out a little bit. And she needs to do that. She needs to take in her environment, be confident. And I don't want to knock that curiosity out of her either. Okay. So looking around the arena a little bit, that curiosity is really gonna also help her confidence. Okay, so now with this flag, I don't want to put it right in her face or right up underneath her, because then there's the danger of a young horse or a feral horse striking at it. Okay, and that could get me kicked in the face, or it could cause her foot to step over the rope. So I don't want to go right to her with it. So what I am going to do is, you notice I worked that flag around my back, and it's going to start working towards her tail. And when her back end steps around, her nose is going to come towards that flag. Okay, and that's confidence that I'm looking for. I want her to be confident to go towards something that scares her a little bit. So go back behind my back a little bit towards her tail. There goes her tail. Here comes her nose. Bring it back and around. There goes her tail. Here comes her nose. See if we can get her to eventually track this flag like it's a cow. Okay, she is a little cow horse, a little reiner. Okay, as that flag moves away, I want her following it. Okay, if she loses sight of it, I might hide it from her and bring it back around her tail. So you can get the tail to step away and the nose to follow. All right. So with that little bit of chaos behind her tail does is it'll initially maybe startle your horse a little bit. Okay, and that's where that little control piece is going to come in. If we lift up on the rope, we can control her back feet, and we can help her to find another answer, like move your hips and step towards that scary flag, and the flag will move away. Okay, so I'm going to go in full time here. Get behind her tail, pull it away. Come behind her tail, pull it away. Okay, on this side, she's having a little harder time, so I'm going to go up behind her tail. When her nose comes towards the flag, I'll pull it away. Pull it away. I'm going to work on this difficult side. Move her tail. Take the flag away. Okay. She's pretty confident with that, so I'm going to yield her a little bit with it. And what yielding her did there is it gave me access to her back end. And I know she doesn't want me to have access to her back end on that side, so we're going to actually address that one spot. There she's finding the flag. There she's finding it. Good girl. Okay, so what I really want her to learn to do is to follow whatever it is that might be scaring her. All right, so don't run from it, because in the world of humans, that's not going to work. That's dangerous. If she were living out in the wild with the rest of the feral horses, yeah, she'd probably be best off running from danger. Okay. So now I'm going to yield the front, tickle the back, see if she can chase the flag. I'll make a little pattern of that. I'm going to come underneath, see if she'll follow it. Good. See if she'll follow it. Good. She's not too enthusiastic about following it, so I'm going to do this little pattern. Yield the front, tickle the back. She's a little more confident looking at me out of that left eye, so I think that has something to do with it here too. There, she's following it. She's licking and chewing there. See if she's actually following it here or not. I'm going to move the flag around without pulling on her, without pulling on the rope, see if she'll actually follow it. I'm going to come around, tickle the hind. See if she can follow that. So this is that curiosity and confidence. I don't want her to be afraid of the flag. I want her to be curious. I'm going to bring it through if she's not paying attention. Yeah, there we go. What I'm really looking for there is if she loses her focus, if I can move the flag and have her come along with it. Get up behind her. Good girl. Good. Okay. Take it away from her. See what she does. Good girl. Okay, now what I can start to do with this flag is teach her how to go in a little circle around me. I don't really want to lunge her at this age, but I do want to teach her the basics of the 5 essential yields. All right, so if she's starting to walk around me, I want her to go forward and around me, not forward and away from me. So I can just lift that flag up as she's going forward, and that's going to round her top line, okay? Cause her inside hind to step under a little bit. Now she doesn't even know she's being trained. She just thinks she's playing a game. Okay, so we'll come around the back. I'll come down low and push. And say, actually, this time I want you to do something a little different. Push, push. Okay, and I don't want to get on her case about that because so far she's been doing a great job being curious and confident with that flag. Okay, there she's getting a little straight, so I want to say, come back to me. Good. I'm going to bring this all the way around. I can't trick her. She's too smart. Okay, so on this side, since she's really wanting to chase that flag, I'm going to do a 4/4 yield. Let's see if I can push her forward. Okay. There. We don't need to trot. Take the hindquarters away, bring her back to me. All right, so this is a really cool way to start teaching the horse how to go around you. Forward, to come forward off that feel of the halter, right? So she can be taught to be tied up. We're really killing a lot of birds with one stone here. I know you want to follow it. We're going to learn to do other things now too. There you go. Okay, you can see she's getting really straight right there. So I'm just going to say, when I go up and down, step under in the back and come back to me. Good. Step the front quarters over. Come forward off of that halter. Good. And then come back to me. Good girl. All right, guys, I hope that was fun for you to watch, or at least educational. Baby Dottie. You guys will be seeing a lot more of her as she comes farther along.